Hello, butterflies. Hey, family. Thank you for checking in with your sister. I appreciate you. I'm decided to take a little break from the real serious readings. Maybe you know I've been doing readings when it comes to the missing, and just a lot of readings when it comes to people who like crime readings, shall I say? I always put those on the front of the line, okay? But every now and then I do feel the need to take a little break and do some fun light type of reading for my butterflies out there. One of you had requested for me to do a reading on Hailey Bieber. It wasn't that long ago I had did one on Justin Bieber, and many of you really was requesting that reading. So I'm glad many of you, um, you know, was pleased with that reading, shall I say? Because who doesn't like Justin? But now I won't revisit Justin in probably in another 3 months. I like for my readings to play out. They need to play out. But anyway, much love to Miss Sonia. I'm going to honor your request, my sister. All right. She told me, well, she put her request in about Hailey Bieber. Okay. Hold on 1 minute. I just had it. I apologize. Let me go back to it. So shout out to Miss Sonia. Shout out to you, my sister. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to let the spirit do the talking. This is pretty much an update reading on Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber's wife. Um, you never know what's going to come out. Please know that. But I know that you wanted to know what's her business, her skincare business was going to be successful. I'm sure it will, because she has her own fan base. But anyway, um, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this reading. Now, any reading I do, I like to meditate on the person that I'm doing my reading on. And so far, this is what came out, okay? And I will be doing some shuffling and all of that. I don't want to make this reading too long. I pretty much want to get to the point, family, okay? So, with that being said, as I was meditating on Hailey, and this information came out. All right, so I'm going to break it down, explain it to you, and then we're going to move forward from there. Now, I want to know what's presently going on with Hailey. All right, as far as anything Spirit wants to reveal to us when it comes to what she's going through, her mental state of mind, or just anything that's going on with her that can affect her. If you know what I mean, or even if Justin is playing a part. Let me just say to her husband. So this is what came out. Now, before I get started, whatever you see in here, it is allegedly, and this is entertainment purpose only. It is not facts. We know that. But there are truth that come out in my readings. Please know that. And please, family, also, after this reading, don't be like, oh, Corinne, can you do another one on Hailey? You want to know about this, you want to know about that. I will update in 3 months from today. Okay, Lord's willing. I don't like to move too quick because with my reading there are timelines and I like for things to play out. Okay, because we know in life, things have to play out. Okay, so anyway, so far I was picking up on, and none of this is in divine order. Okay, none of this is in divine order, but a lot of this kind of makes sense to me because if many of you checked out my Justin Bieber reading that I did, family, I did a reading on Justin Bieber. This one right here. Hold on. A lot of information came out. it was this one right here. I had did one on Justin. Okay, so information had came out, and spirit let me know that Justin was going through some things. Okay, some personal things. Let me just say that. And a lot of it, I knew that it was pertaining to business, and a lot of it I knew it was pertaining to his personal life. Okay, as far as him and Hailey, having their little, spat behind the scenes, their little, lack of communication or drama, conflict, you name it. So anyway, when I was meditating on his wife Hailey, this what popped up right here. Okay, now these are my own homemade, answers. I call this now answers message. Okay, but anyway, this popped up right here, and it says and conflict and fight, drama and power struggle. It's popping up. Okay, so Hailey can be experiencing this in the now with her husband Justin, or in the coming days. This is going to play a big part in their marriage. And let me just say that for whatever reason, it could be due to disagreements, or like the spirit is saying, power struggle, okay, and drama going on behind the scenes. But the spirit is also revealing that Hailey is someone, when it comes to her husband, okay, it has here sees your worth, marry you, see you long term. So Hailey really sees Justin long term, okay? And she sees his worth. So she really, into it for the long term. She takes her marriage very seriously. And obviously she does, because she would have been gone a long time ago due to the things Justin has put her through. Please know that. And he is still putting her through a lot of things. But she's putting up with it for whatever reason, okay? She's dealing with it. So obviously she takes her marriage, vows very seriously. Now also what had came out was this was interesting right here. Um, okay, this came out. Now remember, none of this is in divine order. It says, in a few weeks, in a few weeks, we, I'm sorry, we'll hear or know. In a few weeks, we'll hear or know. So we all are going to be, well, for those who follow, these celebrities. I don't follow them. I'm just led by the spirit when it comes to what I want to know about them. But for those who do follow, Justin or Hailey, especially when it comes to Hailey, according to the spirit, in a few weeks, we will hear or know some news about Hailey. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, whatever that is, some news is going to come out. We're going to hear something about Hailey in a few weeks. Now, right here says expect a miracle, and that could mean anything. Okay, but whatever this is something good. It says expect a miracle. Now, this was interesting. That was very interesting. This popped up. It says a child or has children. So it's pretty much how you choose to look at it. Now this could be pertaining to Hailey. Maybe in a few weeks that can be the miracle news that she might end up being expecting, or maybe she might find out she's expecting allegedly. Okay, and I'm only sharing this because it came out in my reading. Okay, that's only if it's pertaining to this. But it says a child, something about a child, or it says or has children. All right, we know Hailey don't have any children. As far as we know, Justin doesn't have any illegitimate children out there, as far as we know. Okay, and if he do, it's very hush hush. But all of this is allegedly. Okay, but I just thought this was interesting for this card to come out. Okay, a lot of times these celebrities, when they do get pregnant, they don't put it out there until they feel like they're over the hump, if you know what I mean. Um, to where they're not still in that first trimester, if you know what I mean. Um, to where they're in a safe zone, and they are ready to reveal that they are expecting. But I'm not saying that Hailey is. I'm not saying that we're going to hear that she's pregnant this year, but I just thought this was interesting right here. It says a child or has children. But anyway, and then this popped up right here. It says running from their problems and past. So this is someone, due to their past, or problems, instead of them owning it and facing it, they're running from it. Or could be, putting a band-aid on it, or could be in denial, one or the other. But I just thought this was very interesting. I don't know if this pertains to Hailey because I was meditating on her, but the eyes are the windows to our soul. So anything that she sees is going on around her, that would come out also in the spread. Okay, so you could say that this is Hailey. Could possibly be in denial about something. That she could be running from her problems or her past, or it could be how she sees her husband, Justin. Maybe she's saying this about him that he's running from his problems or his past. I didn't mean to be the judge when it comes to that, okay? Just know I never know why things come out the way they do in my readings, but it's always something to it. Now, up here, I thought this was very interesting. Um, it has here, um, well, first, when I was looking at all of this right here, right? When I was looking at this right here, I said, is this Hailey? I said, is this Hailey? And I'm going to show you the cards, okay? I said, is this Hailey? The spirit said, no. What I'm going to show you, it's not talking about Hailey, okay? Allegedly, it's talking about her husband, okay? But only time will tell, because Hailey and Justin are very private. Please know that. Anything that's going on, they're going to do their best to keep it, you know, in the marriage. So anyway, this right here says, family member in the dark. She's a family member. She's married to Justin. Family member in the dark. Secrets kept hidden from them. Family member in the dark. Secrets kept hidden from them. Okay. Now let me say this hypothetically. Let me just say this hypothetically. Now, if it was talking about Hailey being secretive, the only thing I can think of is she would end up getting pregnant, and Justin would be in the dark. She hasn't shared it with him yet. That's the only thing I can think of. Now, the spirit lets me know, no, it's not talking about Hailey. It's talking about Justin, and she is a family member of his because she's his wife. So it says family member in the dark, secrets kept hidden from them. Okay, so I had got this. The spirit let me know that no, it's not talking about Hailey. I said, okay. So then this popped up. Has addictions. According to the spirit, somebody has addictions. Has addictions, drugs or alcohol or sex. Sex can be an addiction also. Okay. As well as a workaholic. Okay. As well as, you're attracting the wrong things and people to you. Okay. But somebody has a addiction. Okay. And I don't think it's too much that Justin can really be doing that she would know anything about. If he was doing drugs, I believe that she would know that because she would know the difference in his personality. If he was drinking, I would believe that she would know that because she would know the difference, in his personality changing. I don't know about many of you, but I actually believe that Justin is bipolar. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and a lot of times he's all over the place. But I do believe that he's getting therapy and he's trying to work on it. So kudos for him. But anyway, this says has addictions, drugs, alcohol, and sex. Now, this popped up. They are seeing someone else. Allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know what this means. I don't think it would be Hailey secretly seeing somebody else. Cause I truly believe she's very devoted to Justin. Unless she has a friend, a male friend that she talks to, and she could, end up being becoming real close with him. But and then in a way, I'm not seeing that. If anything, I would see this being Justin, more than being Hailey. Okay, but all this is allegedly. I never know why certain information come out the way it do. It say they are seeing someone else, whatever that means. I'm just trying to figure out what this is talking about. It says a child or has children. I don't think that Justin, you know, was seeing somebody else and he got somebody pregnant and keeping it hush hush. And that's why we're seeing this right here. Family member in the dark. Okay, secrets kept hidden from them. All that I can think of is family. It's either this, family member in the dark, secret kept hidden from them. They are seeing someone else. Okay, and we could take that how we want to take it, or this right here, and then it could be both. When you put them all together, addictions. It could be a sex addiction. Okay, that's when it's dipping every now and then. Okay, they're not operating as far as self control. With their physical parts. Let me just say that. But anyway, all of this is allegedly. I just wanted to share it. I'm not, I don't want to wish the worst on these two. Actually, I like these two as a couple, to tell you the truth. But I'm not in the marriage, okay? Um, I'm just wishing these two all the best because, they are, still young and they're trying to figure things out. And we know no relationship is perfect. And I'm not here trying to judge their union. I'm just sharing what came out in the reading. But anyway, it's allegedly. I believe in letting things play out. Okay. Now, please know anything done in the dark, it will come out to the marvelous light. Please know that. All right, family. I'm going to real quick use my tarot deck card. Seeking clarity about Hailey Bieber. What's presently going on with Hailey Bieber in the present? What's presently going on with Hailey Bieber in the present, her personal life, her marriage? How is Hailey feeling lately? What's going on with Hailey in the present? What can we expect from Hailey? What can we expect in the coming weeks and months ahead? In 3 months or 6 months, what can we expect from Hailey? What's presently going on with Hailey? I leave these on top. They want to come out so bad. I'm going to do a 3-row spread. Okay, Spirit told me we are complete family. Now remember, whatever you see in here, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only, okay? But I am led by the Spirit, and there is some truth in my reading. All I say is, let things play out. For those who are fans of, the Beavers, um, whatever you see that you don't like, just don't receive it, okay? But yeah, a lot of this will play out. Please know that, whether we hear about it or not. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And let me say this. Um, I'm really rooting for Hailey. I really am. Okay. And I say that because, uh, she got her work cut out for her. And, she knew what she would get herself into as far as marrying Justin. Okay. And I truly believe that she brings balance to him. But also, I feel like, you know, intuitively was coming to me, Justin has really been stressing her the hell out. Okay, let me just say that. Let me just say that I truly believe that Justin has really been stressing Hailey out. You know, emotionally, and definitely energetically. And there must be balance when it comes to energy. And with him, it's to me, it's like the energy is not a, it's not a even, give and take. If you know what I mean, I can really see him just draining her battery big time because she's trying to really balance him, in order to keep their union, moving smoothly. But you know, um, I don't. I just I wish these two all the best, and hopefully, they are receiving some type of marriage therapy. Okay, and that's interesting. If many of you saw my reading I did on Justin, this card came out. This card came out right here, and it came right back out. It came right back out, and I'm gonna show it to you real quick. That card came out, and it came right back out. So I thought that was interesting. That's very interesting. But anyway, some of these cards I'm going to read up on, so I want maybe you receive additional clarity. Okay. All right, let's get with it. I'm not going to make this video too long. The first card is upside down. This card is trapped in fear. Okay. Now, when the card is upward, you know, uh, it can represent now. It can represent like physical trapped, as those you held hostage. You kidnapped, if you know what I mean. Someone is holding you against your will. Okay, but upside down, it's like a mental trapped in fear. It's really your own thoughts, your own negative thoughts have you immobilized. All right, having you feeling a sense of trapped in fear. Um, it's sort of like you're in a situation and you're really trying to figure a way out, okay, which really you can get out if you want to. Okay, if you want to get out, you can get out. It's just a matter of you making up your mind and just doing it. All right. But anyway, upward is a physical trap, and upside down is like a mental trap. Okay, like a mental trap in fear. So she's feeling like this about something. I didn't maybe the judge. It could be that marriage. But it's something. Okay, that could be bothering her. It has her feeling like that, and it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. It's right here. It's in this card. This is material and spiritual prosperity. According to the spirit, Hailey has not only material prosperity, but she has spiritual prosperity. So in that area, she's balanced. Okay, she's balanced. And a lot of these celebrities are not balanced in this area. Okay, a lot of them are not. They may have one, but they don't have the other. And I believe that Hailey and Justin are both are very spiritual. I want to say religious, but I say spiritual. Okay, but so she's definitely balanced in this area. Okay, material and spiritual. She knows not to put one before the other. The one that really doesn't really matter, shall I say? But she's definitely balanced in that area. It has here victory and success. I want to read up on this card. It has many, many meanings. All right, family. This is the victory and success card. Just give me a minute. I'm not doing no pausing. And actually, I want to read up on this card real quick. Let me read up on this card because I just read it. I explained it, but it has additional meaning, okay? So let me read up on this card real quick. This is the material and spiritual prosperity. When it's upward, that's a positive omen right there. It says the number six physical card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. So there are timelines to this reading. You're going to see a lot of ups and downs, okay? Right here, it seems like things is moving real smoothly and in her favor right here, okay? This card represents a peaceful, tranquil time when problems seems to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, pay raise, or even a promotion could be in the offering. It could be expected or arrive out of the blue. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived towards success of a common goal. So Miss Sonia wanted to know about her business. You know, I think with her skincare line, I truly believe it's going to take off and be successful. Okay, a time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you the practice of giving and receiving will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or a favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so that you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. And I truly believe that's what she's doing behind the scenes, okay? Because this card is upward and she's balanced in both of these areas, all right? So she's doing something right. And I always looked at Hailey as being grounded anyway. I believe her parents did a good job with her. All right, family. Give me a minute. Okay, this is victory and success. And this card right here pretty much represents um, pertaining to the spirit, okay? And it's upward. Good news is on the way. The qualities of this positive cards are completion, victory, and success that often follows a difficult period. Many people around you are very proud to see how you triumphantly came through it. They respect you and may even attempt to follow your examples. You worked hard and devoted much effort to get to this point in your life where you become wiser and have grown in so many ways. Always remember to stop and pat yourself on the back. You deserve it. This card also reminds you to stay grounded. Remember where you came from and keep your ego in check. Don't lose who you really are. This victory card can be used as a teaching tool for the future. Realize that if you came through this challenging time, you can achieve anything. And her card is upward. Okay? Her card is upward. So this is a positive omen for Hailey. Okay? This is one who's overcoming challenges. And they are being very victorious at it. Okay? You know, they're not folding in, if you know what I mean. They're fighting the good fight, whatever challenges that are coming their way. Okay? Okay, okay. And this card is upside down. Okay, this is upside down. This is me talking. I truly believe that there's been times when Hailey has gotten pregnant and she has had miscarriages. That's just me. Okay, that's just me. Well, I've been picking up about her. But a woman cannot be stressed. Stress can cause a miscarriage also. And I'm not trying to blame Justin, okay? But I'm just saying women gotta be very careful not to be under stress when they are expecting. Now, with that being said, if you look at these two, okay, this is how they came out, and this came out in Justin reading that I did. I didn't really know what this meant. All I know is he was going through something personally. Okay, this is the heartache and loss card. Speaks for itself. This is upside down fertility card. See, upward represents growth. Okay, upward represents growth and good seed, and upside down is the opposite. Okay, this is the fertility birth card. This is the mother. Okay, that's expecting growth. Okay, in her womb. Upside down represents endings or loss. Okay, it's the opposite of growth. So it's a good chance behind the scenes. Hailey could have maybe um, I don't know if this, has happened already or it will, you know, come to light in the coming days and weeks ahead. But this is someone that was expecting and they lost a child, okay, due to miscarriage or whatever. Now, let me say this also. It could be a project that Hailey could have been working on and it didn't, and it flopped. Okay, it's pretty much how you want to look at it. Okay, because this is someone that's trying to grow something. Okay, it's trying to make something happen. It's trying to birth something. But I let me be the judge, and I'm definitely gonna come back to this 3 months, okay, and see what we're gonna end up hearing, in the YouTube streets, okay, about Hailey. But yeah, that's interesting. Right here, and I'm gonna say timelines. This is partnership alliance. This is two individual, whether it's a marriage, because a marriage is a partnership, whether it's marriage or it could be business. When this card is upward, it's a positive omen. This represents um harmony in this union. Okay, you can say in this timeline, Hailey and Justin, there's harmony in their union, in their partnership, in their marriage. You can say Hailey has hooked up with someone due to business. Um, you know, Having an alliance with someone and there's harmony in this union. It's pretty much how you want to look at it. It can be personal or business. But whomever this other individual is, there's harmony in this union, okay? The next card is the Triumph card. I'm going to read up on this. And this is a positive omen also. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steady forward, whether you're setting new goals, developing ideals, or planning a journey. It's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance, it with self control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumph outcome. It's time for you to be single minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you achieve what you set out to do, your abilities to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy, excuse me, family, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goals. Now is the time to let go or allow the rivers of life to pull you in its current as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and stir carefully towards your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life ups and downs and the challenges that faces you. This is a time to tap into your power, knowledge of others, as well as to use your inner resources that are within you. And this is a chariot. This card represents the chariot card, and it is moving forward. And this card is in her favor. It is upward, okay? Because this card speaks about someone that's keeping their eyes on the prize. moving forward, okay? Um, and also being balanced, staying balanced, mentally, emotionally, and just keeping the eyes on the prize, staying focused. And so far, that's what she's doing. And she shall be triumphed, okay? She shall be triumphed. So this is her head, definitely headed in the direction to where she got her mind on something, okay? And she will be triumphed. It's going to be in her favor. And getting back to as far as Hailey, allegedly, she could be expecting. I truly believe, she have dealt with something like that before, but that's just what I'm picking up. You know what I'm saying? Um, but it's a good chance, she keep trying at it. Okay, something that she really, really wants. She keeps trying at it. She's gonna be successful, and I truly believe that. Okay, whatever that means to Hailey. Okay, look at this. This is the base chakra card. It represents I have. This is the vibration she's giving off. She's saying I have. Okay, this means something to her. She's saying I have. This is the next card. This is a solitude card. This is Hailey getting out more. Okay, if she was in solitude, she's stepping out more. Okay, so many of you should start seeing her, coming out of those four walls, shall I say, and stepping out more and being seen more, shall I say? Okay, because if it was upside down, I would say, oh, Hailey, she's, in solitude, she's not showing herself, she's inside, but just letting me know she's starting to step outside more. Okay, she's coming out of the solitude, starting to show her face more and getting out of those four walls. Coming out of those four walls, shall I say. The next card is upside down. This is a chakra color, I mean, a chakra, the sacral chakra card. It represents I want. Okay, it represents I want. Hailey is getting off the vibration I don't want. It's something that she doesn't want. Okay, and this could be personal or it could be business. Okay, but whatever this means to Hailey, she's saying I don't want. Maybe she don't want whatever it is that she's dealing with when it comes to Justin. The conflict and the power struggle. But it means say I just said that. I just said that. I just said that conflict. That's what she's saying. I don't want the conflict and the drama. Okay, this is conflict and defeat. Now this represents Hailey being in some type of conflict. Okay, you can say with her husband or anybody that's close to her, but she is not defeated. Okay, um, she is standing her ground. Let me just say that, and she's still landing on her feet. Okay, that's what this card means. It just let us know behind the scenes that there is some conflict going on, but it has not defeated her. Okay, the next card is upside down. This right here is emotional loss. This is the one who's presently going through the motions. Okay, this is the one who's presently feeling a emotional loss in the present. They're going through it. If Hailey was experiencing this, she's coming out of it. She's coming out of it. She's something obviously something was bothering her, but it looks like she's coming out of it. Okay, and right here, this card is upside down. This right here is deception and envy. Okay, and we know when it comes to deception, uh, secrets always follow. Let me just say that. Okay, somebody being secretive. Now we know allegedly, I'm picking up is not Hailey. Okay, I'm sensing that this is not Hailey. This could be Justin. Okay, it's something going on with him. All right, 'cause I was picking up on that in his reading. I just wasn't. I didn't want to make my readings too long and dive too deep what that could be. Okay, let me just say that. But anyway, it is definitely something going on with him. But upside down represents secret, being secretive, okay? Being secretive. Let me just say that. Now, I let me be the judge when it comes to that, okay? Being secretive. Okay, right here is explanatory. This is someone who got the house. They got the husband. Hailey is the wife, but what she doesn't have is the child. See that? This is someone who's it's a foundation and achievement. Okay, this is someone who feels inspired by family. Okay, they have the home, and Hailey has the home. She has the husband. That's Hailey, but what she doesn't have yet is a child. Okay, it's called upside down. She still feels incomplete because she doesn't have the child yet, but that's what she wants, as well as Justin. And I truly believe they are working on it. Okay. All right, I did show you this right here. This is one who's dealing with heartache and loss. I'm gonna go ahead and read up on this card. It is self-explanatory, but I just feel the need to read up on it. And the heartache card speaks from a mental perspective. Okay, the meaning of this card revolves around disappointments, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experience of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not even know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past. So you hear about that. The past. And remember I had those cards laid out where it said somebody was, running from their past. Remember that card, family? Go back in the beginning. I had those cards laid out because this could be speaking from that perspective too. This says heartache and loss. Okay? It may not be a loss, but it looked like Haley was dealing with some type of heartache. Okay? But anyway, as you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. So something jumped out. Something definitely jumped out, and it may not have anything to do with no baby or anything, as far as her trying to get pregnant, but something definitely jumped out had for her to be feeling like this, okay? Behind the scenes. And if this hasn't like manifest now in the coming days and weeks, she's gonna be experiencing something like this, okay? But for those who care, just pray for her and wish her well. But she's a very strong woman. Please know that she's a very strong woman, and she will get through it. Right here, this card is upside down, family. This is the destiny card. When this card is upward, it's a positive omen. Upward represents good luck, okay, and fortunes are, in your favor. But it definitely represents good luck. Right here, this doesn't mean that Hailey, is not experiencing good luck, but she may not feel like things are going her way right now. She may not feel like she's having good luck right now, okay? In this timeline, let me just say that. In this particular timeline. The next card is awareness. Now, this card speaks from the perspective of whatever's going on in Hailey's life, okay? She's aware of it. She's not in the dark. And if she was in the dark, she's seeing the light. Let me just say that. This is someone who's operating in awareness, okay? Of what's going on around them. and especially if it's pertaining to her husband Justin. And I'm not saying that Justin is cheating on her or anything, but still, if there are some things going on with him, she's aware of it. Please know that she's definitely aware of it. Right here, this is upside down. In this particular timeline, this is passion initiated. This is someone who's feeling good from the inside out. See that? Their fire within is burning bright. They feel hopeful. They feel creative. They're feeling good from the inside out. This is Hailey right here in this timeline. In this timeline, she's not feeling good from the inside out. Something is bothering her, okay? She's not feeling creative. She's not feeling inspired at all. And a lot of times you feeling like this, it's something stemming from home that you feeling like that, okay? Or due to some type of loss can have you feeling like that too. Who knows? Maybe somebody in her family could have passed. I don't know. But this is letting me know she feels some type of heartache. And the next card, this is the truth card. It is upward pertaining to Hailey. Okay. This card represents judgment. And as well, this card lets me know that Hailey is receiving clarity and she is receiving truth about something. Okay. She's either coming into some truth or information about something, or she's receiving clarity, okay, about something. She's not being lied to, okay? Right here, she is receiving the truth and clarity about something, whatever that means to Hailey. And she's aware, okay? She's also operating awareness. Like, for instance, if there were like rumors going on about her husband, she's aware of it. I'm just saying, she's aware of it. Yeah, I'm not saying Justin is no cheating or anything, but I'm just saying, yeah, she's aware of it. That's all I'm saying. Please know, and I'm gonna say this again. Hailey takes her marriage vows seriously, and her mom taught her well. Let me just say that. And Hailey is a very private individual. Okay, she only says only what she wants to put out there. As far as information, she only speak on what she wants to be put out there into the atmosphere, and she watches her words very carefully, and so does Justin. And if anything is going on, she's gonna make sure it stay in the household, in the marriage, because it's like when I think about Hailey, when I'm picking up about her, if there is something that's going on that can be embarrassing to her, she'll rather deal with it being private, instead of it being put out into the atmosphere, embarrassing her, if you know what I mean, okay? That's why I pick up about her characteristic, um, and I still don't really see her leaving him either. It has to be really, he has to really just take her there for her to leave him, But right now she's hanging in there, and I don't see her going nowhere no time soon. So anyway, in the present, I don't see her going nowhere no time soon. But anyway, give or take, we'll see in 3 months what's going to how we're gonna see. We're just gonna let things unfold, all right, family. So anyway, this is my update reading on Hailey Bieber, Justin Bieber's wife, and I'm wishing them all the best. I really am. Um, yeah, family, I will be live tomorrow, May the 12th, around 10:50 a.m. Eastern time. I won't be able to get to everybody now. I'm only gonna be here for like an hour and 30 minutes, but I will be doing angel messages for my butterflies out there. And the fee would be $5.55. All right. So if anybody interested, join me. If I don't get to you tomorrow, you have to put your payment in for me to get your reading to you. But you're gonna have to leave when you make your payment, you're gonna have to leave your email address also, just in case. If I'm not able to get your reading on live, I can mail it to you. Okay, it will be a video reading, and I would mail it to you. But you will have to do it tomorrow only, not after the 12th. It would have to be on the 12th. All right. As far as you making your payment, whether it be Super Chat, PayPal, or Cash App. All right. But anyway, love your family. Take care and have a wonderful day. See you next time. And bye for now.